But yeah, you've been up to some cool stuff like how was the Dirty Pretty Things stuff? Was that just one gig in the end?
Yeah, thank you, man. That was really sweet. I mean, it was so, if I'm honest, I was like, come on, Dids, what are you doing, mate? Like, why are you giving me this gig? I wish that Dids, I wanted to see Dids on that stage, that's the whole thing. But for we talked about it at length and he wanted me to do it, So I took that role and for a couple of reasons, it was absolutely fucking amazing. Like I got me over my fear of the bass guitar, I think. I think that was a big one for me.
All
Um,
right.
I just used to stare at the bass guitar like in the corner of the house, like, oh, I can't go near you. Like it's been there my whole life. And I stood there looking at it like, oh, and yeah, just to like re-engage with the bass guitar was amazing. And then to do it with, some of my closest friends like Carl and Anthony Rosamundo and Gary, just like amazing. And to learn their songs took a minute, pacing up and down my house with headphones on, like, oh Christ, can I actually do this again? It was great. And rehearsing with them, and it was just the one show in the end. There was going to be some more, but
Did you
that
play
turned
like a
out.
tiny one at the Albion Rooms or something?
Oh yeah. We did the warm up at the Albion Rooms. It was really, really sweet. Just in a recording studio there, and people came down and they were like 2 foot away from us, and that was really nice because it was personal and you could like chat to them off the mic and stuff. Which was great. Um, but as maybe you can see from the playlist that I've sent you over of tunes that I like from the noughties, I was the biggest Libertines fan going. I used to follow them to like all their South Coast gigs, and to go from their what I consider to be like their number one fan on the South Coast to like being in a band with Carl's fucking nuts.
Yeah, yeah. Nearly burnt your
And
house down once, didn't they?
the what?
Nearly burnt your garden down once, didn't they, or something?
There was a story that I think is in their autobiography of when their after party from their Southampton Joiners gig at our student accommodation, we had a mental time, and that's how I know them. We invited them back to ours, and there's a story to be read in their autobiography that I will save to try to help them sell books. Um, that yeah, we sort of bonded that night. But and Carl and Dids was there that night as well. So it's really
Oh,
nice.
right.
He was on tour with the Liberties that night. I actually don't know what he was doing there, but he was there. And I think that was the first night that I met Dids, and definitely the first night that I cemented my friendship with Carl. Um, so yeah, it goes back a long way. And then just to be on stage with those guys and to be friends with those guys, to be in their band's amazing. I love them so much.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
And Anthony Rosamundo as well, because he was in Klaxons. He's one of my closest friends, and I know him, met him around that time, and then we went on a very long, deep friendship with each other, and we've been very good friends ever since. And to be in another band with that man, it's just been amazing. Share a stage with that man's amazing. So yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. I mean, I'd love to get him on the podcast because he's had a mad career, hasn't he?
I think if anyone is eligible for the 22 Grand podcast, Anthony Rosamundo, please like do that. That would make me so happy to hear that man's stories. He has got a lifetime of interesting stories.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I just
he's
want, yeah.
he's been in this game for a long time, and his stories are amazing. How did that guy get in the Libertines? Start with that. It's just like
Yeah, I wonder if it's a bit awkward for him talking about that. I don't know. Maybe not now, but
I don't know, but I do know is that he's a brilliant storyteller and a lovely, lovely man. So I think it's a good idea that you get him on the podcast.
yeah, yeah. Definitely
Mm.
be up for that if you're listening, Anthony.
Yeah,
Um,
message.